folks, what is going on? It's me again, CJ. Today we will be called out. Well, I will be. You can just watch and enjoy my own distress over highly personal questions. There was a hill. Wait, let me... Ha! Got it. Can you see that? No, right? Focus, please. Hello, focus. Okay, anyway, I just grabbed a hair out of air. That is cool. What is less cool is that I will expose myself today.
FBI, open up!
That was a very unfortunate wording. We are going to get called out by a U-quiz, and if you ever have taken a U-quiz, you know that these are scarily accurate. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Question number 1. Which young adult novel do you like the most? The Hunger Games, Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, The Land of Stories. I had a favorite, but it's none of these. I read manga, I don't read, or Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. So far, I've only seen the movie of Miss Peregrine's Home, but oh my god, I loved the Hunger Games books. They were so good, and they had so much important shit to say. Personally, I don't think the movies do them justice by far. So if you haven't read the books yet, go read the books, please. They are way better than the movies. I mean, the movies are okay. The movies are decent, but they don't come close to the books. And I just loved the Hunger Games. I read manga as well, but I'm gonna go with the Hunger Games because I love them. And I personally hate all of these books that try to copy the Hunger Games with like this young adult dystopian stuff, Divergent and shit like that. I just hate that so much. But the Hunger Games were amazing and they were trendsetting. Seriously, like the Hunger Games, they were the base of all this young adult dystopian shit. So go read them. Question number 2. What embarrassing phase did you go through? Oh boy, I never had one of these. That is a lie. I was just ugly. Was? I'm not like other girls. Never was, never will be. I was a fucking weep. Why do you keep saying was like it's a thing that is over? I keep telling people fun facts. I had one, but it wasn't any of these. I had at least 3 of these at the same time, and some of them are still going strong. These quizzes are completely misunderstanding my personality. I am so different. I'm so different from all the people that would do such quizzes. I think I have to go with I'm not like other girls. I mean, I'm not like other boys in my case, but I had like the biggest emo phase. Which, if I would say it's over, I'm lying. I still listen to the same shit I listened back when I was an angsty teenager, but yeah. I'm not like other girls / boys. Next question, please. What is your opinion on the Marvel Cinematic Universe? I love it, but I hate Disney. Is there an opinion for that? I loved it, I cried at Endgame, my babies. It's cool, I like it a lot, it's okay. I like Captain America, my friends really like it, I think it's okay. Ant-Man should have climbed up the purple dude butts and killed him. Absolutely, I would... Seriously, I would have loved at least a reference to that. The comics are better, yes, thank you. Yes, they are. Seriously, gonna nerd out here for a second. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is cool in itself. But there's so much shit from the comics that it just doesn't address, completely overrides, or just puts in a completely different perspective. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is alright, it's cool, it is super well put into movies, but it doesn't come close to the comics. I'm just a sucker for source material in any way, shape or form, but especially with Disney in the back. There are so many diverse characters in the Marvel universe and in comics in general. Like, there's so much stuff that the MCU is just never gonna address. We did have Lady Loki in Loki, the series. But Loki himself is gender fluid. Like, Loki is neither male nor female, and that is addressed multiple times in the comics. At one point, well, more than one point, Odin even says, these are my brave children, my son, my daughter, and my child who is neither and yet both. And that is badass and awesome, and the MCU is just never gonna address this, maybe in like 10 years or so. But the comics are better. if you liked the MCU, and if you like Marvel, you are gonna love the comics, because seriously, the movies don't come close. Question number 4. Do you like school? I like seeing my friends, but I hate everything else. No, I hate it. Yes, I like learning, or it's okay. The sad thing is, I loved learning. I really, really did. Like, I loved to learn new shit. Like, even before school got all, like, super important and you can't fail any tests anymore because you have to decide your fucking future career or whatever. But the longer I stayed at school, the less I liked it. And I'm currently trying to rekindle that excitement for learning new stuff, simply by learning a bit every day in like my own tempo. But school just really, really fucked that up for me, and I hate it for it. But I liked seeing my friends, so I'm gonna go with number 1. I like seeing my friends, but I hate everything else. School was shit. I am very happy to not be there anymore. The whole system is flawed in itself, but maybe one day I will be back at liking to learn new shit. That would be cool. How's your relationship with your parents? Oh boy. I love my family, who doesn't? It's complicated. I don't know, man. I am this close to running away. Well, it is... I mean, the part of my family that's still there, I love them. I love the part of my family that is still there. But with pretty much the rest of my family, it's complicated. Let's just say it's complicated, you know? What kind of music do you like? Next question. We're not gonna talk about that. Next question. Early 2000s bops. If it's not about hating the government, what's the point? Yes. Meme music, also yes. Musicals, also yes. Beatles, surprisingly no. And I like podcasts. I always think I should listen to more podcasts, because I really like Night Vale, which I recently started listening to, and Magnus Archives. But I rarely ever listen to them. I want to do it more often, but I keep like not doing it. Anyway, personally, I gotta admit I'm not a fan of the Beatles. People are gonna hate me for this, but I am not a big fan of their music. And yes, I know they were like the all the baseline for rock and roll, and everything would build up on them, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Early 2000s bops, that is, yes, I do. I do listen to a lot of these 2000 to 2010 music. If it's not about hating the government, I'm gonna go with this, because I just listen to so much metal, punk, pop punk shit. That's a common theme. So, going well with question 7 out of 11. Pick a horrible internet thing. Incels. That is indeed a horrible internet thing. SJWs, I don't really care, fanfiction porn, obsessive fangirls, people who take pictures of their food, and e-girls. Out of these, I see only one thing that is very dangerous or difficult. Fanfiction porn, like knock yourself out. I've seen porn of Hogwarts and the Kraken. Nothing can scare me in this regard. Whatever you want to do, as long as you don't fucking hurt people with it, like, it's just fanfiction porn. Get over it. Obsessive fangirls, again, as long as your obsession doesn't bother on actually endangering people, knock yourself out. People that take pictures of their food, just let them be. Like, seriously, I personally wouldn't do it, but if people like taking pictures of their food and sharing it on Instagram, why would I hate it? E-girls, love me my e-girls. E-girls are the cornerstone of this society. Personally, I started with disliking this whole e-girl, e-boy scene, because I was like, oh, they're trying to be emo. But no, that's a different thing. E-boys and e-girls are different from emos. They're not even pretending to be emo at this point. They're just their own scene. Just do yourself. Do your own thing. Social justice warriors. Personally, I gotta admit, if it's like on Twitter level, that can be quite toxic, but I've just seen these words, social justice warrior, misused so often for people who make actual claims about shit that's just straight up bad in our society. That I cannot go with this. I'm gonna go with incels, because legit incels are a horrible online thing. Personally, I gotta admit, I am very sad that people are still pulled into thinking like this, because It's just a clear sign of toxic masculinity and misogynism also hurting the male population. And that is a bad thing. And you can't demonize incels because they themselves are reacting to problems they are encountered with. I mean, they're reacting in a very, very wrong way. Don't get me wrong, incels are bad, and I'm not going to change my opinion about that. But there are issues that they can build up on, and we can't just say incels are bad and we should like put them all on 4chan and just let them do their thing and ignore them. We have to work at the root of the problems. Question 9 of 11. Favorite overly specific color? Blood that is several days old. Disgusting. The sun when you look at it a lot. Dangerous. Old book page. I love the smell. Tea with too much milk. That's just white. The color that you see when you push on your eyes for a long time. That's not just one, and I don't think I have words for these colors. Pink that hurts your eyes. Extra normal yellow. Really dark purple. That one shade of navy blue. Or none of these. I'm a sucker for purple. I love purple. Especially like, this purple. It looks like it's almost black. Yeah, that's the shit. Really dark purple. Okay, what do you think of my grammar in this quiz? Good God, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to come to your house and skin you like a fish. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Okay, I didn't even notice. Please learn some grammar, please. I don't care. Do what you want. Honestly, I didn't even notice. You guys can't see the questions, but personally, I didn't even notice if there was anything grammatically wrong in them. So, last question. What do you think you're going to get? Something good, I hope. I don't care. I doubt it will be accurate. With these U quizzes, they tend to be hyper accurate. Like, more than once I've been like, holy shit. Who are you? Who got you this information? I'm calling the police. But it's not gonna be something good because this quiz is going to call me out. So I don't really care. I know it's gonna be something that's gonna be like just trying to call me out and trying to be mean to me. Of course, I fucking knew it. My result is clown. Because what else? You like the color red. I don't. I'm indifferent about the color red. You come off as extroverted but are actually rather introverted. That is true. That is actually very true. You're loud and don't know how to stop being that way. You interrupt teachers in class and tell jokes. Yes, humor was always my only coping mechanism. Don't take that away from me. Most people like you because but only on a surface level. Well, thank you. You want to change but can't. Well, thank you. You really like Bo Burnham. Well, thank you. You tell people what they want to hear because you're afraid of them not liking you. Yeah, well, who got you this information? You can recite vines by heart. You laugh at jokes that aren't funny. Yes, I laugh at everything. You're a comic relief character who would like to be more. You're a comic relief character who would like to be more. You're afraid of confrontation. You're probably like Grumpy Cat when that was the thing. You're low-key annoying. All of these are true. Thank you. You did indeed call me out. That was a little too accurate, actually. I'm gonna find you, OP. I'm gonna check out where you live. We're gonna have a talk. It's not gonna be anything horrible. It's gonna be over quick, but we're gonna have a talk. You guys, make sure to stay safe. Make sure to drink enough water. Make sure to not go out because it's either flooding, burning, or both. So stay safe, stay inside, watch some more YouTube, watch some more Memento Vitae videos, please. And with that, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow.